Hello, Tim from Fair Play Now on the 5th of June 2021, and the little job I was telling you about this morning, I managed to get that done. Slightly annoying because the customers were supplying some of the materials and they hadn't got quite enough, so I just got to go back there just to quickly finish off at some point during the week. But I got paid at least, so it's all good. And yeah, coming back home from there, I'm going past this cyclist, and serious cyclist. He's got the nice racing bicycle, all the lycra, fancy helmet, and a mask. And I'm thinking, really, mate? Okay. When I told my wife that story, she's got this little thing, BOTD, as she calls it, benefit of the doubt. And she said, well, he could have been wearing it for hay fever. Maybe he gets bad hay fever and he's wearing it just to keep the pollen out. And yeah, maybe, but probably not. He's probably wearing it to make sure he doesn't get the virus. I mean, how likely is it that you're going to catch anything as you're cycling down the road at 15 miles an hour? I couldn't believe it, basically. But watching Carl Vernon today. Now, Carl Vernon, I'm sure you know him, but if not, he's got a bit of a sort of a head like me, actually. He's kind of a bald head, and I've been following him for a year, and I guess that's when my viewing started getting a little bit more hardcore. Before that, it was like talk radio, Peter Hitchens and that kind of thing. Very valuable at the time for me, but they seem a bit tame now. But yeah, Carl Vernon, he's a good guy to follow on YouTube. So he was saying that masks are going to be with us for a very, very long time. Even if the government said tomorrow, right, no more masks, it's not mandatory anymore, take them off, you don't have to wear them anywhere, you'll still get people wearing them, often in really ridiculous situations like that as well. So it is just part of the national psyche now. And in fact, when I was on a job this week, the lady put a mask on, and as she was putting it on, I said to her, yeah, there's no need to do that on my account. And she just said, oh well, and that's basically, well, you know, I'll just do it anyway. She's obviously so used to doing it now that it just is almost a natural thing, or unnatural not to do it, is how I read that, to be fair. So, as I say, expect to see the old masks for a long time yet. On a brighter note, I'll get here, back home, and look at YouTube, and wow, my subscriber count is now over the 1,000. I just can't believe it. I'm just blown away. And yeah, I'd be lying to, yeah, if I told you, yeah, it's not about the numbers for me. I do get a certain amount of satisfaction from that. But as I said in another video earlier this week, I don't just see subscribers as numbers. You're not just a number to me, you're a human being who has taken a conscious decision to hit that subscribe button and to follow little old me and my sort of weird little ramblings. So I don't take that lightly, and I'm very, very privileged, feel very privileged to have this opportunity to speak to you from sort of my heart, really, about, well, you know, about all these things we face at the moment and this situation. Well, I better begin taking things rather more seriously, hadn't I? Not that I've been unserious, but I'm going to have to start looking into things like backup channels on probably going to be Odyssey, because you know how these channel things go. Sometimes you've got to be a little bit careful and have a backup. So if anything did happen to this, at least you could come over to me on that as well. So I've got to start looking into things like that, and also looking at a email newsletter for you to subscribe to if you want to, and you can get some, probably a couple of emails a week, which will contain probably a combination of housekeeping. If I do kind of set up something new like that Odyssey thing or whatever it might be, I can inform you of that, and also you'll be a bit more in a circle on that as well. I'll sort of come out with content kind of exclusive to subscribers on the email newsletter. So another way to keep in touch basically, but that's in the pipeline. It's going to be a couple of weeks yet, but a little bit sooner than that. Tomorrow, in fact, my good lady wife has agreed to join me on the sofa back there and to just chat with me on feelings and thoughts, and to give a bit of female perspective. So I think you might appreciate that. That's going to be coming tomorrow, so keep an eye out for that. Leave it there for today. Tim from Fair Play Now, thanks for watching.